YouTube, we are back with another vlog. It's been a minute since your boy has picked up the camera. 2 months to be exact. And no excuses, I just low-key been crashing out, but we are back. We are better, and I'm excited for this vlog. This is a super realistic week of a 26-year-old entrepreneur living in Bangkok. Rao, bye, let's go.
Yeah, she's a club.
ของพี่มีไหมคะของพี่
มี
อ๋อมีแล้ว
ภาษาไทยง่าย
ใช่คิดว่า
น้องทอมมี่คิดว่า
ทอมมี่ฟิก
ใช่
ของพี่คิดว่าภาษาไทยง่ายค่ะภาษาไทยง่ายกว่าภาษาเวียดนามไหม
เหมือนกัน
ง่ายยากเหมือนกันหรือว่าง่ายเหมือนกัน
ผมคิดว่าผมรู้ภาษาVietnamese. It makes เรียนภาษาไทยง่าย
ง่าย
อ๋อ
เข้าใจเก่งมากvery good Okay Tommy can you make a sentence with คิดว่า
ผมคิดว่าครูจุนฉลาดจังเลย
โอ้โห
What does it mean ไม่ค่อยได้
He said that he thinks that ครูจุนนี้ฉลาดมากฉลาด it means smart or
โอ้
intelligent
เก่งมากคุณทอมมี่
Okay it's a new word
เสร็จแล้ว
Okay เสร็จแล้ว
How do you say being a father
We learned this. We learned this.
พ่อ
ผม
ผม
ภูมิใจ
ภูมิใจ
ที่เป็นพ่อ
ที่เป็นพ่อ
พี่รามว่างวาพูดภาษาไทยได้กับเพื่อน
โอเค very good
เข้าใจไหม
we were
ชอบอยู่ภาษาไทยเพราะว่าชอบเรียนกับเพื่อน
Okay great Okay let's go
Sometimes you gotta make the decision, is it worth fighting for, or, you know, I typically let them lose. That's what I'm looking for. But I'm also single, so, you know. Are you single? Are you single right now?
Yeah
That's good. That's
It's
exciting. So awkward. Bye, see you. Oh, careful. Bye bye, Konsoi.
Bye bye
Bye bye, Konsoi. Have a good day, nah. I will miss you. Kid too, nah.
I just had to let you know I won't ever let you go. You're my everything and more.
สวัสดีครับทุกคน Xin Jiao, hello my friends ผมคิดว่าหลายคนไม่รู้ผมพูด3ภาษาได้ I can speak English and เด็กน้อยติงเยก and ผมพูดภาษาไทยนิดหน่อยแต่ผมคิดว่าผมพูดภาษาไม่เก่งจังเลย but I want to get really good at speaking Thai this year so I need to practice every day ฝึกทุกวันเรียนทุกวันmuốn mình nói tiếng Việt thì mình cũng không có cần suy nghĩ mình nói cái gì nhiều muốn mình nói tiếng Anh thì mình không có cần suy nghĩ một chút but ผมพูดภาษาไทยคิดมากผมคิดว่าเรียนภาษาไทยอยากจังเลยยิ่งmuốn mình nói chuyện với người ngoài mình không có nói chuyện với má của mình hoặc cô giáo của mình thì mình không có confidence ยิ่งmình sợ mình nói sai ตอนที่คุยกับครูผมรู้สึกมั่นใจจังเลยแต่คุยกับคนไทยไม่มีมั่นใจรู้สึกเศร้าจังเลย And I think the hardest part of learning a second or third language is stepping outside of your comfort zone. And understand the people that you're trying to communicate with are just going to appreciate you trying to learn their language. Rian Tukwan, Fuk Tukwan, Susu Nakap, Kakuma Nakap.
อยู่ตลกมาก ใช่
ไม่คิดว่าไม่ตลกแต่หล่อ
หล่อนะยูคิดว่าหล่อไหม
คิดว่าหล่อนิดหน่อย ว้าวขอบคุณนะครับ
หล่อมาก
คุณคิดว่าคุณสวยไหมไม่คิดว่าจริงเหรอว้าวคุณคิดว่า
คิดว่าสวยมาก
ว้าว ดีภูมิใจนะภูมิใจคุณ
It's not that I don't want you here. Yeah, yeah. It's something about the way you stare into my eyes. I know that I don't make things clear. I fall for you every time I try to resist. Can't get away. Please, please, please.
Come on, Charlie. No, but I'm not gonna. Dude. You want to put the helmet on? No. But 20 seconds. All right, and 30 seconds.
We are in Vietnam. I decided to take a quick little spontaneous trip out to Da Nang, which is a D city in Vietnam, and I've been here for less than 24 hours. But first impression of the city is I fell in love with it, and I think I fell in love with it to the point where I'm gonna get a second trip out here to be able to have a spot to escape from all of the craziness in Bangkok. Because as much as I do love the city, as much as I do love Thailand, as much as I do love Bangkok, I think every once in a while I need a break from the overstimulation in the city. And it's kind of crazy to face that a few years ago, I was sitting in an office making $35,000 a year at a bullshit job that I hated. And a lot of people asked me, how was I able to build a life that I genuinely love? And I think the catalyst for me has always been health and fitness. And the moment that I went all in on my self-development was the moment that I started to create a life that I can love, and I wouldn't trade it for anything in the world. And I think the biggest takeaway from this is if you are in a situation right now where maybe you're not so happy with your circumstances, maybe you know there's more to life that you're not currently experiencing, and the easiest place to go from there, the easiest place to start is with your health, is with your fitness. And I think all areas of your life will improve once you do try prioritizing your fitness. Your dating is going to be better, your relationships are going to be better, you're going to become a better entrepreneur. And for me, that energy that you have in the gym transfers to all other areas of your life. And you're just going to be a much more competent, much more confident individual that lives a much higher quality of life.
Alright fam, it is our last day in Da Nang before we head back to Bangkok. I am having my very first white coffee ever, which low-key slaps, but it is super sweet. I'm guessing it probably has 300, 400 calories, which is not ideal, less than optimal. But if you guys are watching this video, you'll probably have noticed a little bit of a shift in the direction of the content. And this is rooted in a conversation that I was having with my brother in Saigon when I was there actually, and we were talking about where I wanted to take the content, what I wanted to build with these videos, and what the intention actually was. And what I realized is if you watch my old videos, these aren't necessarily videos that I would watch in my free time. These aren't necessarily videos that are authentic to me. These aren't necessarily videos that I genuinely fuck with. And I think if you are an entrepreneur, you're also a content creator, because in the world that we live in today, the most leverage that you're going to be able to get is through attention. So the more attention that you can have, the more enterprise value is easy to build. And there's two ends of the spectrum. On one end of the spectrum, you have the creatives, the people who aren't worried about the thumbnail. They're not worried about creating these clickbait thumbnails or creating these clickbait videos that are just purely garnered for the views. These are the people that want to make aesthetic videos. They want to make videos that are authentic to them, and they want to create art. The creatives, the artists. And then on the opposite side of the spectrum, you have the entrepreneurs, the people who are creating content simply to drive enterprise value, simply to increase their revenue, simply to increase their profit. Now,
I fall somewhere in the middle of that spectrum. And if you're watching my videos, I'm assuming you fall somewhere in the middle of that spectrum as well. But the problem is, once you start leaning too far onto the other side or one side, and you start leaning out of what is authentic to you, you're just creating videos to create videos. And my intention with these videos is I've always wanted to just document the journey of building a multi-million-dollar business, traveling the world, hanging out with dope-ass people, eating good food, and just leveling the fuck up and taking over the world. And I don't think that is gonna come through the what I spend in a day living in Bangkok videos, or traveling just to travel, or going to a night market just to make a video. I think that's gonna come from documenting my life, documenting my personality, documenting my friendships, documenting the relationships, the highs, the lows, and everything in between. But yeah, it's kind of crazy that there are people that genuinely watch every single one of my videos. I get the messages, and it's crazy to think that a kid from a small town in Canada is able to live this life that he's been able to build through you guys. And none of this shit would be possible without you guys. So yeah, if you guys are here and you fuck with the vision, you fuck with the content, let me know, leave a comment. But yeah, this new style of video where it's a little bit more laid back, it's a little bit more authentic, and it's a little bit more me. And by a little bit, I mean a lot of bit. So yeah, excited for the new direction of this content. And this isn't just gonna be with YouTube, but this is gonna be with Instagram, this is gonna be with TikTok. And yeah, just really not being so worried about the followers, but being more concerned with building a community. And yeah, I appreciate you guys, and I will see you in Bangkok.
Swag all on me, I got money on my mind. Parents don't like it, always stay funny. Girl, with you I can't deny. With you I can't decide. 'Cause I don't like what you're saying. You always overplay it. Drinks out on the table, girl, that's what you're made for. I'm saying,
You have your master's, right?
Yeah.
Wow, I didn't even get my diploma. I dropped out before.
It doesn't matter, it's not work. But it cannot.
Okay, well, teach me your favorite Chinese word.
Favorite?
Favorite Chinese word.
What favorite Chinese word?
I can teach you my favorite English word, so you guys gotta like.
Oh, you said Chinese.
Okay, what's a really good English word? Fortitude. Yeah. It's having strength during difficult times. It's fortitude.
善良。善良。
Yeah, that works.
What is Shanliao?
善良。
What is that?
Kind.
Yeah,
地在。
Oh, DJ. Shanliao.
善良。
Shanliao. Shanliao. See? Yay Tum is a good Vietnamese word. So yay is easy, and then Tum is love. So it's like easy to love, but it means cute. Yay Tum. Yay Tum. Like Y-A-Y and then Tum. Like TV. Yeah. So it means like easy to love, which is cute. What's beautiful?
Chinese?
Yeah.
漂亮。
That was the tough one. Chinese is hard.
漂
Piao.
亮。
Liang.
Yeah.
Piao Liang.
Yeah.
Piao Liang. It's a tough one. It's a tough language.
漂亮。
Not really. It's not. It's
not really.
easier than Thai.
Hi. Yeah.
Really? Wow. Oh, really? Are there more like in the alphabet, or is it kind of the similar in terms of alphabet?
No,
it's
every character is different.
Like every single word.
Every single one is
Yeah.
different. There has a whole book like this.
So there's like thousands
much.
or like infinite.
more like infinite.
Yeah.
Legitimately
Yeah,
infinite.
it's like
you
this-
can make it. That's
this
fucking
book.
crazy.
This big book. Everyone, every character is different. So I have a lot of work.
Is it a lot harder to learn to read then because there's so many more characters?
You need to remember.
You just need to remember all of them. That's wild.
I'm here like almost a year, and I have one friend.
I'm your friend. What about me?
See, okay.
I tried, but
Long time no see.
a haircut?
Yeah, just for you, buddy.
Why is this not working? I literally quoted you. I said, this is $1 trillion company. I don't even know what $1 trillion is.
Yeah. So for context, the boy here, Ben, lost his Instagram.
Lost my Instagram.
So tell him how you're feeling about losing your Instagram.
It feels terrible, man. Like I don't even know if it got hacked. I don't know if it's someone going to my account. I don't know if it's a bug from Instagram, but I'm just very upset.
I've met some shit.
Should you look this? Starving. Yeah, that's why you're starving.
Make shit that was like cooler.
Yeah.
To be fair though, I think we all need a good humbling every once in a while. You know, maybe this was God humbling you.
I believe so too. And I think the timing is kind of good. Recently, I've been wilding out a little bit. Was not prioritizing the right things. Didn't care about prioritizing anything. And definitely just kind of went with the flow, which is one of the worst things you can do. You're not really using YouTube as like a income platform, right? So you just do things by the heart.
And the cool thing with that is like, people always appreciate content creators that just make content to make content, and it doesn't feel like you're being sold to.
Yeah.
Trying to build something that's more sustainable, aesthetic, just effortless. I don't feel like a loser, but I don't feel successful either, you know?
What are you gonna do with that million?
Just take care of the people that I love. Just do what I do now, but at a much deeper level.
Well, at least you have a number in head, so it keeps you moving now.
But it's not necessarily about the number, because like it doesn't change my life that much, but it's about who I have to be to become the person that can get that number. You know, entrepreneurship is just a self-improvement journey, and they say that comparison is bad, right? If you compare yourself to other people, you compare your story to somebody else's story.
I think it's the only way to improve it.
But at the same time, if you were dealt the same set of cards as somebody else, but they're making $10 million a year, and you're doing $100,000 per year, then maybe comparison isn't so bad, you know? If it's motivating you. Alright, cheers, brother.
Cheers, buddy.
We're gonna look back on this clip a year from now. I'm gonna have that 100K plaque. You might have your Instagram back, you might not have your Instagram back, but regardless,
We'll be over it then.
Regardless, the boys will have made some progress for sure. But cheers to that, cheers to more life, more beautiful girls, and more blessings, and more business, baby.
But you can also.
What
What are you doing?
Knuckle. Chop knuckle.
I thought you were gonna do the bicep hacking, but was I the one?
Why is that die?
That's crazy.